Hello everyone and welcome back to our English lessons. Today we will be covering the difference in the usage of the present perfect tense and the past simple tense, as you can see here as well. Now, before we start, let's have a look at this short conversation between Joe and Eva or Eva. Joe says, "Have you ever shopped at Harrods?" Eva says, "Yes, I have. I went there with my dad last year. It's great. Have you been there?" "No, I haven't." "We went shopping in Covent Garden too." "Lucky you. I've never visited London. But I've shopped at Harrods online." "Really? What did you buy?" "I bought some tea for my grandma. It was really expensive, but she loved it." Now, after you have read and heard this conversation, you can take a few moments and figure out or underline or write in your notebooks the instances of the present perfect tense that you see and the instances of the past simple that you can see. You have a few minutes for this exercise, and now you can pause the video. Now, after you're done, let's check our answers. So first, we will be looking for the present perfect tense. You can find it right at the beginning when Joe asks, "Have you ever shopped at Harrods?" "Yes, I have." "Have you been there?" "No, I haven't." "I've never visited London," which is short for "I have never visited London." "But I've shopped at Harrods online." Again, shortened from "I have shopped at Harrods online." So these are all the instances of the present perfect that you can find in this short text. As you can see, for present perfect, we need the auxiliary verb have, and we need the past participle of the verb that we are using. Now for past simple, I went there, or we went shopping, which is the same verb, go. What did you buy? I bought some tea. It was really expensive, but she loved it. Now, as you can see in the past simple, we don't use the past participle. We use the simple past tense of the verb, and we also don't use the auxiliary verb have. So the first question that we need to ask ourselves is, when do we use these tenses? Both of these tenses are used to talk about things that happened in the past, but the context in which we use them is different. For instance, we use the present perfect tense to talk about an experience that happened at any time in the past. The exact time of the experience isn't important. What is important is the mere fact that the experience happened. For instance, I've seen the latest Megan Fox film. Or have you ever been to Spain? So the relevant thing is not when a person went to Spain. The relevant thing is whether the person went to Spain at all. And we use the past simple to talk about a specific occasion in the past. For instance, I saw the latest Jim Carrey film last night. Did you go to Spain last summer? So when we have more information about the context, the exact time at which the action took place, we will more likely use the past simple tense. Now for our next exercise, here you need to choose the correct tenses. So you can circle this if you have the corresponding edition of the book, of the textbook, or you can simply write this down or do this exercise in your head. So you can stop this video right now and finish the exercise. Now that we are done, let's check our answers. So first we have, I bought this coat yesterday. Do you like it? So here we have yesterday, we have a context for when exactly this action took place, which is why we will be using the past simple tense. Oh no, where's my phone? I've lost it. This person doesn't know when or where they lost their phone, because then they wouldn't lose the phone, they would know where it is, which is why we use the present perfect tense, because the fact that this person lost the phone is more important than the circumstances in which this happened. Shakira writes good songs, but she's written a few bad ones too. We don't know when she has written these bad songs, we just know that she has. It was my birthday last month and my parents gave me a digital camera. Because we have the context, we know when the parents gave this person a digital camera. It was last month, a month before the action of speaking took place, the speech act. I love skiing, but I haven't tried snowboarding. And Zac Efron is her favorite actor. She has seen all of his films. Again, we don't know when, we just know that she has seen them. That is the more important part of this interaction. Now, here is something that we need to look out for when we analyze the present perfect and the past simple tense. We often use the present perfect tense to ask and answer questions about an experience, and then we use the past simple to give more information about a specific occasion. For instance, have you ever been windsurfing? This question is posed in the present perfect tense. Yes, I have. I went windsurfing on holiday last summer. When we are giving some extra information, extra context, then we will use the past simple tense, I went. Here is your next exercise. Again, you can do this in your head or in your notebooks or in your book if you have the corresponding textbook. Here we need to decide whether we will use the present perfect tense or the past simple tense. Now let's check. Now, since the answers are a bit long and the line here is a bit short, I have condensed them somewhat, so I hope you can still see them, but I will say them out loud as well to help you out. So number one is already solved. Have you ever written a letter to a famous person? Yes, I have. I wrote to Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas last year. Now number two is, have you ever found a piece of jewelry in the street? Yes, I have. I once found a ring on the pavement. Have you ever seen a Ben Stiller film? Yes, I have. I saw Zoolander a few weeks ago. Have you ever drunk sheep's milk? Yes, I have. I drank some in Greece last year. Have you ever forgotten an important event or arrangement? Yes, I have. I forgot my English exam last year. Have you ever taken part in a show? Yes, I have. I took part in the school play last year. Now, as you can notice, the have you ever questions are all in the present perfect because these questions are only concerned with whether these actions happened or not, while the answers in which we use past simple give us extra information about the time and place in which the actions occurred, which is why we have used the past simple here. Now for our final exercise. This is a small exercise in which you have to put the correct verbs in the past participle. This is the shape in which the verbs in present perfect appear in. Take a few moments, pause the video again, and try to solve this exercise. Now that we have finished, let's check our answers. The first one is already filled in. So, have you ever taken part in an online auction? Have you ever paid to download a song? Have you ever bought a present and then kept it for yourself? Have you ever met a British person? Have you ever forgotten how to do your homework? Have you ever written a letter of complaint to a shop? And have you ever left a shop without paying for something? I encourage you to revise your knowledge of past participle every once in a while, as a lot of these verbs are irregular, so some of them you have to know by heart. So it's useful to take a look every once in a while at your list of participles and try to memorize some of them that you didn't know before. Thank you for your time and good luck with your lessons.